these the first 6 games you've created your offensive identity?
I think it's definitely a work in progress. I mean, I think we've done some good things on tape, but each week, we get together as an offense. There's a lot of things that we want to do better. Obviously, finishing drives is one. We want to run the football better, but we're a work in progress, and we're getting there. We're getting better each week.
Where do you assess where you are as a team in the run game now, and what areas are kind of a point of emphasis in the second trimester?
Yeah, I think, when you look at the stats, like the per game rushing is not horrible, but when you turn on the tape, I think there's a lot more out there, especially when we get closer to that end zone. Coach loves to run the ball down there, and that's just got to be another situation where everyone's aware that, hey, this is a very important run here. We're down in the red zone. We got to get some yards so we can open up the rest of our offense.
Not as an excuse, but there seems to be through the years you get better as a running team a little after the start of the year. Is there just something to that repetition and getting that edge that you don't?
Yeah, I think that's kind of. Most of the time pretty consistent across the league, just feeling your fits with everyone, just kind of oiling it up, right? It's no secret we want to run the football, and we've got to just continue to get better at that up front, really across the board. It's really a full offensive.
How much healthier are you now than you were when you went into this one?
Yeah, I feel good. I feel really good. I think the bye came at a pretty good time for us. That week to get ready and get right, especially, we've got a big stretch here of games, so that was critical to get a little extra time off.
You've now faced him several times in your career. What makes Aaron Donald so special at breaking games?
He can do everything. It's when you turn the tape on, he's a game wrecker, and he does it in a lot of different ways. He's not a huge guy, but he's got incredible explosiveness and power. He's got pretty much every move in the book. So he's a guy, obviously, no secret on every play. You got to be aware where 99's at.
Are you happy when he lines up somewhere other than across from you, or would you rather take responsibility for him?
Well, usually if he's across from him, it means you're getting a double team. So, no, he's a heck of a player, and I've played him a bunch in my career, and it's really impressive to see him just continue to dominate the way he is over this last decade.
How much do you go back to the Senior Bowl with him, and do you think about when you know he's coming up on the schedule, to think about you guys going against each other there?
Yeah, I didn't play guard, but I was able to go get some 4 years of college and then the Senior Bowl, and then probably seen him 6 or 7 times in the pros, and definitely a game you circle, see a 99 lineup across from you, but that's definitely a guy that we got to neutralize and put a big target on.
When Dak uses everything in his game, the mobility, the physicality like he did against the Chargers, what effect does that have on you guys, and what effect does it seem to have on him?
Yeah, it's huge because, he's great when he's scrambling around making plays with his legs, and then obviously on that 4th and 1, he's got the big run for the touchdown. So, it's just another wrinkle to our offense that defenses have to be ready for, especially in the quarterback run game, right? Usually in the run game, you got a one-man advantage with the quarterback. When you start adding that quarterback, it evens the playing field.
You're going to keep it to the run game. You guys not only have health as far as players are concerned, as moving in the right direction. You get Jeff Blasco back.
Yep.
How key is that to have him back as far as helping the run game kind of get where it needs to be?
Yeah, it's big. Coach Blasco, he's a film junkie. The guy is always preparing, always looking at the tape. He'll pull plays up from 3 years ago, 4 years ago, but just makes everyone aware and scheming up those runs for the defense that we're going to see.
Yards per carry matter.
Like the stat, that's something I was kind of talking about, right? Like our yards per game is not horrible, but that definitely needs to be higher. Our standard's higher than that. It needs to be better. It needs to be, hey, when we call it, we're going to get 4.5 at least, and then So that's something we definitely need to pick up.